Now, what if I told you there's one box that can replace your NAS, your cloud storage, your media server, your backups, and even parts of your PC setup? And the best thing about it is once you set it up properly, you might never need Google Drive, Dropbox, or even an external drive the same way again. This is the ZimaCube 2. Now, after using it, I realized this isn't just another NAS. This is basically your own private internet sitting right on your desk. Now, let's be real for a second. Most people's setup right now is all over the place. You've got files on your computer, backups on external drives, photos in iCloud, and documents in Google Drive, and media scattered all over the place. Now, nothing is really centralized, right? Now, on top of that, you're paying monthly payment subscriptions for these things, dealing with slow transfers as well, and you don't fully control your data. And personally, I think that's a real issue. You don't actually own your system, you're renting it. Now, technically, the ZimaCube 2 is a NAS, but honestly, calling it just a NAS doesn't do it justice. Because once you start using it, you realize that this is more like a self-hosting server. It can be your personal cloud, your media hub, your backup system, your app server, even a small workstation depending on how you set it up. And the biggest difference is you're in control of everything. And that's backed up by the hardware. Depending on the version, you're getting the 12th gen Intel processor up to 64 gigs of RAM, NVMe SSD slot for speed, hard drive base for storage, and PCIe expansion if you want to upgrade. It even has Thunderbolt 4 and even up to 10 gigs of networking. So this isn't one of those low-powered NAS boxes. This is basically a compact server designed to grow with you. And once you start using it, the performance is where it really clicks because you're not limited to just one way of accessing your files. You can use it like a traditional NAS over your network, which is great for backups, streaming, and general file access, right? But then there's Thunderbolt 4, and this changes everything. You basically plug it directly to your computer, and now it feels like a high-speed external drive. No lag, no waiting, no bottlenecks. You can literally edit 4K, even 6K footage straight off this thing. And once you experience that, it's really hard to go back. Just for example here, 58 gigs of file, less than a minute to transfer. And this whole project is edited straight from the ZimaCube 2, which is amazing. Now on top of that, the storage setup is just smart. You can run SSDs for speed and normal hard drives for bulk storage. So your active projects stay fast and your archives stay massive. Everything has its place. Now this is where the ZimaCube 2 really separates itself because most NAS systems lock you into their ecosystem and this does not. You can run ZimaOS or switch to true NAS or unraid or even Linux or Windows if you really want to. So you're not buying into the system, you're building your own. Now here's the part that actually surprised me because earlier I said that this isn't plug and play. And that's true if you want to go deep. But with ZimaOS, it's actually way easier than you'd expect. During my first setup, you basically plug it in, connect it to your network via Ethernet, you download the app on your phone, and within 15 minutes, you already have a working system. And that's it. On the app, it automatically sees it as long as you're in the same network. And after that, you already have a working system. When you open it up, I found that the interface is super clean. Everything is laid out clearly as well. Storage, apps, devices, system status, no confusion there. And then when you go to the App Store, this is where it clicks for most people because instead of complicated setups, you literally just click install. And that's it. Now, if you want your own cloud storage, you basically just install it. You want a media server, I installed Plex here. If you want backups or apps, same thing. You download it and you're good to go. And within minutes, you basically built your own ecosystem. No coding, no command lines, no stress. And for a lot of people, that's already more than enough. Now, for those of you who wants to go further, that's when this thing really opens up. Because underneath that simple interface, you still have full control. You can run Docker setups, spin up virtual machines, experiment with different systems as well, and even add GPUs if you want to push it further. So it grows with you. You can start simple and turn it into a full server over time. Now, who is this actually for? If you're a content creator, this simplifies everything. Myself, I store all my footage in one place. I edit it directly off it, and I have automatic backups running in the background. And I love it. It saves me a lot of money, especially if you're working with the Mac. You know, Macs are fairly expensive once you go up in the line on upgrades. So you can basically buy the basic M4 MacBook Air or MacBook Pro, and you're good to go. You don't need to add any more storage. You basically use this as your storage. If you're more technical, this is basically your home lab in a box. You can host apps, run servers, build systems as well, whatever you want. Even for families, this works because you can back up phones, store photos, stream media as well. If you have old videos and photos, you'll be able to put this on here without paying any monthly subscriptions, which is great. Now, for those of you who are business owners, this gives you centralized storage. It gives you better control as well and long-term savings. And something small but important here, it's actually quiet, around 30 decibels. I love how it has efficient cooling as well. You can leave it for 24/7 without it being annoying in your space. Now, of course, no product is perfect, right? There is a learning curve for some cases, but it really depends on how far you go. Now, for me, I just stuck with the ZimaOS, and it's actually very beginner friendly. You can get everything running quickly and manage it without technical knowledge. Now, of course, if you want to go deeper, that's where things gets more complicated. Docker, virtual machines, advanced setups, and that takes time. And then there's the cost. Once you factor in drives and upgrades, you're easily in that thousands to a couple of $1,000 range. So this isn't a casual purchase. It's more of an investment into your setup. But once everything is set up, this doesn't feel like a NAS anymore. It feels like you own your entire system. Everything is faster, cleaner, and centralized. And most importantly, it's yours. So, should you be getting the ZimaCube too? If you want control over your data, if you want to stop paying for cloud services, if you want something that can grow with you, then of course, this makes a lot of sense. The best part is you don't have to be an expert to start it as well, but you have the power to become one if you want to. Now, at the end of the day, this isn't just a NAS, it's a shift from renting your digital life to owning it. And once you experience that, it's really hard to go back. Now, if I was able to help you today, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I break down tech that actually upgrades your setup. Hit subscribe, hit the like as well, and ask me anything in the comments below if you need anything. I also started a new community that you can join. I'll link that in the description as well so that you'll be able to ask me any questions there. And I have a monthly update on that, on what to buy, what to skip, or what to wait for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!